Yo, what is good YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with this brand new Ruby David Wesley, who is a very solid looking point guard option in NBA 2K24 MyTEAM. Interested to see how he moves and what he can do at 6'1". Very intrigued by this card. So before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 13,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I'm uploading every single day, tons and tons of content. I would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe for the best MyTEAM content around. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. So David Wesley, the 50 triple threat online award player or reward player, is 85 driving layup, 85 close shot, 88 midi, 86 three ball, 55 driving dunk is high enough to dunk, I do believe, as well. 86 ball handle, not a particularly good defensive card, 79 perimeter or 75 perimeter, 83 speed and excel, 78 speed of ball, 73 lateral quickness. He won't defend, but he might score at a very high level. Could be very similar to guys like Brandon Jennings and Darius Garland. 9 golds include Agent 3 blinders, catch and shoot corner specialist, green machine guard up, midi magician, slippery off ball, spot finder, silver giant slayer, slithery, deadeye, workhorse, and free points, and then bronze ankle breaker, killer combos, and speed booster. So that is that for Mr. Wesley. Now let's see what his animations are looking like in game. If he's got good animations, he'll be a very fun, good offensive point guard, kind of like a couple of the other cards that I just mentioned, Brandon Jennings, Darius Garland, guys like that. So let's see how he moves. Burst, first of all, size up is good, which helps for the time burst. His actual burst is not amazing, but that's okay. I can work with this size up for sure. Okay, so movement is looking pretty solid so far. I think I can definitely work with it. Release is, ooh, it's like Wade release, but it's just slow. It used to be so good. This like base 98 type release used to be, you were cooking a few years ago with this release, and you can still kind of cook with it a little bit, I guess, because it is very consistent and smooth, but it is, again, looking like it's going to be a little bit too slow to be an elite release this year. Unfortunately, it's still got that same super smooth, easy movement. As you can see, I'm greening everything in freestyle, but I'm going to be honest, in game, I don't know if it's going to be fast enough to green with any sort of consistency. So, but we're moving and grooving with David Wesley, no doubt about that. I think he could be a really good offensive guard. He can dunk as well. That's valuable. So he's a good slashing guard who's got good shooting badges, good playmaking ability, great solid sigs, and a pretty good release, although not a great release because they slowed it down. But overall, I mean, card looks good. I think David Wesley is going to be a solid card. So let's hop into a game, see what David Wesley can do. All right, hopping into this game, we're going up against Jack Sigma, free agent Kobe, Jerry West, Carlos Boozer, couple other cards. Attack of the rim, David Wesley immediately gets downhill and gets himself a layup first possession. Good start to the game on the offensive end of the court. Player build's not huge. He's a pretty squat man, but definitely looks small in the court, but that is okay. Let's see what he can do defensively here. Just stay in front of Jerry West, honestly, and that's a pretty successful defensive possession. Honestly, I don't feel like defensive ratings are like that important this year outside of having good speed, good lateral quickness. At least on the perimeter, I feel like you can pretty easily laterally move defensively and stay in front of people for the most part, as long as screens aren't involved at least. In which case, it can certainly become a little bit harder. But pushing the ball up the court here, I don't know what he's trying to bait, but I'm running straight to the rim. David Wesley draws himself a foul and is going to go to the free throw line. So let's see what his free throw is looking like. Slow. It's just like D-Wade. He's like a D-Wade clone, I think. I think he's got D-Wade's animations in a lot of ways, or at least it feels like he does. They're animations that I would attribute to D-Wade in previous 2Ks anyway, so assuming that his animations will be pretty similar this year. But he's kind of a D-Wade clone, but not as athletic and also undersized a little bit. So, I mean, he's a very solid card. I actually am liking him right now, pulling up for 3 on transition, green in it, beautiful, good offensive card. But when you can get a guy like Brandon Jennings, who's got the Curry slide, has a faster release, and moves just as good or better, and honestly probably might be a little bit better badge wise, I think David Wesley isn't quite as good. But honestly, David Wesley, Brandon Jennings are probably your 2 best offensive budget, like free/super budget PGs. And then you have guys like Darius Garland as well. I don't love Sapphire Steph. Some people loved Sapphire Steph. But in terms of budget PGs, I mean, David Wesley is one of your best couple options between the free and budget guys. And I mean, he's a very solid card. Brandon Roy pushing the ball up in transition, swinging it over to Wesley again, catching and shooting. Did not mean to fade. I was holding that down longer because I was expecting to not fade there, and that is a mistake by me, but that is okay. We'll be okay. Good stuff. Here we go. All right, now bring the ball. Beautiful. Now switch this. Good defense. Yup, good. This is great defense. We are chilling, man. Definitely have a favorable matchup in this game, to be fair, but we are certainly chilling right now. Just kind of in a little bit of a groove on both ends of the court. Dotted over to Brandon Roy. Brandon Roy, catch, shoot, green. just it's a little bit too easy right now. We're just getting anything we want. 7-1 with David Wesley. He's getting his spots, and he's almost to takeover as well. And he's got sharpshooting takeover, so we're definitely gonna try to take advantage of that a little bit if we can. I might have takeover. He does. Okay, cool. They gave him just enough takeover, so we have it now. So that's super nice. Drag back here. It's burst to the left. Attack here. Now we're gonna drag back again. We're gonna pull it. David Wesley 4-3. No way. I'm missing with sharp take wide open. That is an embarrassing miss. Really smoky, but that's okay. Still up 10-4. We'll get another one next possession. We'll always have another opportunity, so it's okay. Swing it up to Wesley here, behind the back here, burst back to the right, back to the left, stop, blinders, not blinders. He was not in front of him. Damn, that's annoyingly good defense by Jerry West right now that we're seeing. Burst to the left. Yes, sir. There we go, and he gets blocked. I'm kind of irked, man. He's good. I just don't know if he's great. I'm going to be honest. So a lot of this stuff happens anyway. It'll happen with Kyrie, and it just, you can't quite get the release off. You get blocked on a layup, stuff like that. We're going to go to the free throw line, shoot some more free throws, but I don't think he's incredible. I think he's good. I don't think he's great, is what I would say about this David Wesley card. Like a borderline top 7-ish point guard. Like, I probably should have had him in my point guard's top 10. I'll say that. I think he probably deserves a spot in the top 10. I didn't have him in there, and after using him, I think he probably deserves a spot. But I don't think he's any higher than that. So good card. Let's get one more bucket with him, and I think we'll call it a gameplay. Burst here again. Attack the rim. Hit our pop. Good pass. Let's go. Attack the rim. Get a mismatch here. See if we can get him open on 3 or something like that. Get Carlos Boozer stuck or something. He's just going to let me back him down. All right, well. He will not back up. Bro, back off. I don't want to take a 2. This man just will not. Whatever. Fade for me. Wesley, mid-range. Bang. Yes, sir. 29%. That's going to have to be the last bucket. We'll take it. 11-1 for David Wesley. Pretty solid performance. Let's hop back into the main menu, and let's review the card. All right, so David Wesley wound up finishing out that clutch time game with about 13 points, 2 assists. Pretty solid performance for David Wesley. He's a good card. I think Brandon Jennings is a little bit better, though. I think he moves a little better. He's a little faster. I like his release better. I think Brandon Jennings is a better budget PG, but David Wesley's still a good card. Just probably wouldn't recommend using him unless you really need a backup point guard. You don't have somebody already like a Darius Garland or Russell Westbrook or somebody like that. But he's on that Darius Garland, Russell Westbrook third-tier type level, in my opinion. So good card, but not incredible in my team. But solid free reward for sure, especially if you've already gotten him. So hopefully y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.